What's going on, my fellow collectors? Today I'm going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Ultimate Spider-Man 2-pack that you get with the Vulture and the Spider-Man. It's a Walmart exclusive. But looking at the packaging, you get the same kind of style package that we get with the 2-packs. Whoa, sorry about that. Where you get the big open window, you get Legends, Ultimate Spider-Man, Walmart exclusive, Spider-Man, Marvel's Vulture. Get this cool artist rendition of Vulture on the side there. On the back you get the promotion pictures, little comic book thing there, Marvel Legends. On this side you get a nice picture of Spider-Man. On the bottom you get that. On the top you get that little open window. And that's the box. And here are the figures out of the packaging, which I do enjoy this set. I do like it. I think the Vulture's really cool. I like the Spider-Man. It's kind of like that teenage Spider-Man. Nice looking set. Now right now the Vulture has his helmet on. You do get this head with the Vulture, which is a really cool head. Looks good. Nice paint job on it. And then really all you get is Spider-Man gets the two hands that he comes on. And then you get a fist and you get a kind of wall crawling hand. So you basically get a set of these. Then you get one fist and one flipping hand. But taking a look at the Spider-Man, it's done really nice. I really like the eyes on this. I like how they're like really big, and you know, the black line around them really brings them out. I really do dig that. But nice clean paint all throughout. Spider logo looks good. It's a little bit of a darker blue, but I do like it. Looks really good all the way down. Nice sculpting all the way throughout. Get the nice big spider emblem on the back. But yeah, very, very nice figure. And he is a little bit on the short side. He is a little bit over 5 inches tall. And since I have them here is a comparison to the Spider-Man that we get with the 2-pack. And you can see how much taller that Spider-Man is to that. And this is the 2-pack that comes with the Mary Jane. I did a review on that earlier. So there's those two side by side, just to give you a little bit of a comparison. And then as far as articulation with this Spider-Man, you do get the hinge that brings it down about that much. Bring them looking up about that much. Of course you do get swivel. You don't get any pivot at all, really. His arms go a little bit more than 90 degrees. They go all the way around. You do get a bicep swivel. You get double joint that only really goes in about that much. Maybe I'm just, am I hitting that other joint? Oh, there it goes, there it goes. So double joints going about that much all the way, so really good. Of course the hands do rotate and hinge up and down. You get this little cut here to bring them a good amount forward. And you get a nice arc back, and that looks really good. There's no gap like in the other one, so that's another plus. You do get a swivel at the waist. His legs only come out about that much. They do kick forward. You can force it quite a bit, but it kind of, you know, kicks out. You do get that cut right there for a little rotation at the thigh. You get double jointed knees, which work really nice. And for his feet, you get a hinge to bring it all the way back. Bring it that much forward, and you do get a little bit of ankle pivot. But overall, a nice Spider-Man. Actually, my first Spider-Man, really. First Marvel Legends Spider-Man that I've ever gotten was with this 2-pack. So I do like it. And then taking a look at the Vulture, this is pretty cool. I am digging this Vulture. I mean, really with the 2-pack, since we already got this Spider-Man, which I didn't have, if you do already have it, you're basically paying $40 just for the Vulture. Now, I don't think that would be worth it. But if you're like me and do not have this Spider-Man, it is worth, because you're basically just spending the, you know, $20 like you would be paying for 2 figures anyway at the $40 price point. But the Vulture's nice. I mean, I do like his wings. They do look really good. I mean, there is no articulation in them, which is unfortunate. But the wings do look good. They have a nice kind of metallic green. The silver just really stands out and looks good. And this is just kind of connected to his back, as you can see. Now, it would have been nice if they would have at least added some articulation where we could have set this ourselves. But as you see, it's just kind of like that pattern. So you have to put that peg in with that. But it would have been nice if they would have had little, you know, detents that we could have taken it out. Maybe put one like that, put it back in, put it down like that. Would have been just a little bit of articulation. But you can take the wings completely off and just put this back in his back like so. But I do like this mask head sculpt. It just looks really, really neat. Got nice color red to his eyes there. Nice paint all throughout, and the beak just looks really cool. I mean, it is a little bit weird that you had this kind of exposed neck, but I do like this. Oh. And looking at the rest of them, you get this nice little kind of collar piece here. Now the entire figure kind of has this green metallic paint on him, and in some areas it's a different color, like a different tint than the other areas, so that is a little bit off-putting. But you know, nice job. Nice sculpting all throughout. They even colored, you know, it painted the little balls on his belt. Very nice on these little parts on his arm here. Really cool looking figure all the way around. And coming around to this kind of his, you know, backpack part, and this is the part that just comes off of there, and you can put the wings on it, or you can have them like this with without the wings. And as far as his articulation, you can get him to look straight down, look straight up with the hinge. You get a little bit of pivot side to side, and of course you do get full rotation. Now unfortunately, I don't know if you can see that, mine came with this nasty like white paint all on the neck, which is very frustrating. Actually, let me pop the head off so you can see what he looks like with this head sculpt. And as you see, I mean, even with that, it's not bad, you know. But let me see if you can, it's kind of hard to pick up, but yeah, I do have this nasty kind of like white paint all throughout mine. But you get a little bit more movement with the unmasked head version. You definitely get some tilt because there's just so much, you know, so much empty space in there where you get a lot more movement all the way around with this head sculpt. And his arms go out about horizontally. They do rotate all the way around. You do get a bicep swivel. You do get double jointed elbows, which come up about that much. His hands do swivel and hinge. There is a cut, but it's pretty much useless because of, you know, this backpack. So you get just a little bit back, a little bit forward, but that's it. You do get a waist swivel or waist rotation. His legs come out about that much. Kick forward quite a ways, actually, all the way forward. They go just a tiny little bit back. There is a cut right there at the upper thigh. You get double jointed knees, which come back all the way. You do get a hinge that brings his feet all the way down, a good little bit up, and you do get a pivot. So overall, I mean, both of the figures are really nice. Nice little set. I'm glad I picked it up. It's gonna look good on the shelf. And this was again, guys, that Marvel Legends exclusive Walmart 2-pack with the Vulture. You know, nice set. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if $40 is worth just for the Vulture, but if you don't have this Spider-Man already, or if you just really want this version of the Vulture, yeah, I mean, you know, you're paying the same price for 2 figures like you would normally with Marvel Legends. But that is my review, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next review.